Today I want to share with you some struggles that I experienced as a student and some of the things that I did to work through those challenges. When I reflected on the things that helped me through my struggles, I noticed one thing that supported me: faith. Faith is a quality that is mentioned throughout the Bible. This spiritual quality supported me when I needed to persevere through my struggles. How many of you have ever struggled with something that made you lose your confidence? Me too. Let me start from the beginning. From the time I was in kindergarten until 7th grade, academics were something I did not need to worry about. I had good organization skills and I always did my homework. But all of a sudden, in 7th grade, my grades started going down and I began to panic. My parents and I began looking at what had changed. We discovered 3 things. 1, when I'm learning about something that does not appeal to me, it is difficult for me to stay focused and retain the information. As you probably know, a subject is more interesting when it is appealing to you. I was struggling with finding the parts in the subjects that I found interesting. 2, as you get older, it becomes more important to have a deeper understanding in your studies rather than just memorizing things. I had to learn how to understand the subject and know how to put it into context. 3, the iPad was introduced. Oh, the iPad. As most of you know, the 7th and 8th graders had the privilege of owning an iPad for the year. I love the iPad, the note-taking apps, the flashcard apps, and of course, on the iPads, all the kids can contact each other and do homework together using FaceTime. However, these amazing iPads also distracted me. Sometimes, when I contacted friends for help, I would get off track and start talking about random things. Also, when I was up late doing homework, I would get notifications and notifications and notifications. All of this I learned made it more difficult for me to retain information. My parents and I had to find a solution. We spoke to teachers, we saw a tutor, and we began paying attention to what was going on with my study habits. It was hard, it was scary, it was frustrating, and it took a while to sort out. One thing I realized was that I had to have faith, and if I kept trying, I would overcome the problem. As Natalie read in the scripture lesson, Jesus says that faith will support you in overcoming obstacles. When Jesus heals the boy in the story, his disciples asked why they couldn't heal him themselves. Jesus tells them, "Because you have so little faith. Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to here, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible." When Jesus says this, he means that even small amounts of faith are very powerful. Sometimes when you turn your problem over to God and have faith, something magical happens. And for me, this magic came in the form of discovering what type of learner I am. For instance, I'm a kinesthetic learner. You're probably thinking, what does that mean? A kinesthetic learner is somebody who learns through movement. When I was studying for finals, I would go outside to my backyard and throw a lacrosse ball back and forth on a bounce back while my mom quizzed me on my notes. Somehow, moving around and using a repetitive motion helped me retain my information. What type of learner do you think you are? A kinesthetic, a visual, or maybe an auditory learner? It took a lot of faith to overcome my challenges. I'm still working on learning to study, yet I can see my improvement. I can see struggling as a gift because it has taught me the lesson that when I choose to trust in myself and have patience, I really